fact is alive. Music is dead. That's all I have to say. I'm going to bed.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's DubDeeZys here, and we are bringing you some Call of Duty action here. Look, it's my name.
Awesome.
But we're bringing you I know this is a little different for our channel, not really, but we're just getting back to our roots here, bringing you a straight up Call of Duty commentary. I know I said that like my boy Seven Sheep, I don't care.
You sounded so fucking professional right there. It was unbelievable. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, we're getting back to our roots. We're bringing you a straight up commentary here, and Dylan, you like to explain what we're going to talk about today?
Okay, well, as David said, we're getting back to our roots, and because our name is DubDeeZys, we obviously have a lot of interest in like dubstep music and like other EDM type
Dubbing.
Just general dubbing, yeah. And so we decided to make like this top 10 list of our favorite dubstep / EDM songs, and we decided that we would kind of share them with you because, you know, we're big fans, and although we have nothing to do with any of these songs that's on our list, we thought that we would share them with you because we're such wonderful people, and, you know, that's just how cool we are because we love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so let's start off with our honorable mention list. David, you can take that.
So
away.
with honorable mentions, we started off with, we have Nympho by Borgor, Mosh It Up by Kill the Noise, Python by Dodge and Fusky, The Island Part 2, sorry, by Pendulum, and Express Yourself by Diplo.
Yep. And again, we will link you to all the songs in our list, including the ones in our honorable mention, down in the description below, so you guys can just click on them. And if you haven't heard of them before, you just go right ahead and check them out. They're really great, in our opinion. So
start off our top 10. We have our first song. It's called Double for Substep.
It's by this guy named Omnitica, and I believe he's Norwegian, I think. Sure, let's go with that. And he's really small. He barely has like any reputation on YouTube or anywhere for that fact. Like, he's really underground. So if you guys are
like, if you would compare him to Skrillex, he's like Skrillex's earlobe.
That made no sense whatsoever. But as you can tell, that's the song playing in the background that you're hearing right now, and we really like it. And if you guys want to go listen to some more of his stuff, it's all really good.
He does a lot of stuff with guitar, and he makes it all himself. He's like 19, really young guy.
Yeah, and he's really underground, so if you guys want to be hipsters like that, just go check him out. And now for number 9 on our list, we have a bit more of a mainstream song, and it's by Knife Party, of all things, and it's called Bonfire. And the reason why it's in our top 10 is just because it was in fucking Breaking Bad, so we had to put it in our top 10 list somewhere, and because that was like the greatest scene I've ever seen, like in any TV show ever. So that's what's playing in the background right now, and again, we'll link that in the description below. And basically all Knife Party songs I've ever heard have all been fantastic, and I can't wait for them to kind of like get like an actual like EP out there that's more than just like 4 songs. And yeah, that'll be really exciting once they do that. Now, on to number 8, we have, David, you can take over this one.
Okay, Wild Style.
Method.
Wild Style Method. Sorry, I wrote it down wrong. But it's by Bass Nectar, one of my favorite songs. It really got me into Bass Nectar. I was like, I'm Bass Nectar, like bass head. I was just nothing special for me. But then I heard Wild Style Method and the bass in it, and just, I don't know. It's just something about that song. It never gets old for me.
Yeah, another thing about this list is it's maybe not like our top 10 favorite songs like at this moment, but like all time. We are like, these are the songs that have kind of like influenced us in our choice to become ravers. I don't know, not really ravers, but we just really interested in music like this. So anyway, moving on to number 7, we kind of have like an obscure song that maybe not all of you have heard of, but
it's not dubstep in a sense, but it's
definitely electronic music, and it's by this guy Pretty Lights, and it's Hot Like Sauce. And definitely go check this guy out. I mean, if you guys have any sort of interest in the EDM world, you will like this. It's very much
a chill.
Yeah, chill, mellow. It's not your typical Skrillex music, but it really does have a lot of upside to it, and I really love it. David and I were lucky enough to go see this guy in concert just a few weeks ago, and it was amazing.
Crazy light show is just ridiculous.
It was really great, and we are fans for life, and so he is one of our biggest, I don't know, just we love him. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 6 is one of the songs. I think it was my first dubstep song that I ever heard.
It was one of my first dubstep songs ever, by, of course, Skrillex. Sorry, but
And the Foreign Beggars as well. They contributed, and it's called Scata.
It's one of, I guess you could say, an underground popular Skrillex song.
Right.
Because it's like on his Scariest Monsters, Nice Sprites album, but it was like, no, it's like that obscure song that you were like, okay, that's just an extra song, I don't really listen to it. But I don't know, it's just that song that stuck out to me, and I heard him on Foreign Beggars Pandora radio station. So
well, yeah, again, it's just like one of those songs that just like if you've never heard it before, you have to go check it out. It's like it's critical to your life, otherwise you're just not complete yet. Anyway, moving on to number 5, we have kind of like, I want to say like a cult favorite of David and mine. It's by Dylan Francis, and it's called Master Blaster The Rebirth, and it's just a song that's based around a lot of bass and
just
it's just a fun kind of goofy song almost, but it's really just
catchy. It's just something that
you just want to keep listening to over and over and over again, and so that's why we put it so high up on our list, is because we just really do love it. And we got to go see Dylan Francis like a couple months ago, and again, just a fantastic show, and again, huge fans for life from us at DubDeeZys Corp, because I just made us a corporation as of right now. You guys just fucking witnessed that. Congratulations.
Number 4, we have not as much of a dubstep. It's like it's a house song by the famous Swedish House Mafia. It's called One.
Yeah, and this was a song David actually showed me the song like a year ago, I think it was, and I wasn't really familiar with Swedish House Mafia, but like I had heard the song like on the like radio, or probably not radio, but Pandora or whatever, and I knew that I loved it. And again, when I heard this, it inspired me to go check out more of their stuff, and they are just fantastic. And of course, if you guys are interested in dubstep or any other
you
EDM
probably
music,
heard about that,
then you have definitely heard of the Swedish House Mafia, and this is a really just great, amazing song. And it's also to be noted that these last top 4 songs in our list are interchangeable. Any one of them could have been number 1, but we just kind of went with this order that we'll continue to show you now. So moving on to number 3, David, you go ahead.
We have Pink Lady by Feed Me. It's probably one. It's another one. It's up there with Wild Style Method for me. One of my top 5 songs probably. It's something that's like, it stands out for Feed Me, especially. It's just not like all super synthesizers and just like all over the place. It starts out with like a weird like female vocal. Just a couple girls talk.
This is a unique song that's something that you wouldn't find from anyone else besides Feed Me at this point. Like, I haven't heard any song ever like it, really, and it's one of my personal favorites, and I definitely go check it out if you haven't heard it.
Never gets old.
Yeah, and also any more of Feed Me. He's great. So, anyway, moving on to number 2. We have, of course, we have to kind of be a little bit mainstream here with
Cinema by Skrillex.
And
the Benny Bassami.
It's Benny Benassi's song, and it's the Skrillex remix. Yes. Actually, David.
I'm sorry. But yeah.
And again, the only reason we kind of were hesitant to put this song on our list because we'll probably get like a bunch of hate in the comments saying like we're mainstream or whatever. But it was one of those songs again that kind of like inspired us to continue to listen to more EDM music, and it really caught our attention because it was such like a great song, and just like the drop in it. It was, again, to this day I could listen to it now and it would still get me kind of like pumped up, and it's a great song, and yeah. So anyway,
it's one of those songs that you're never gonna forget, I guess.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to our number 1 song is Excision and Downlink, I believe, Blue Steel. And it's kind of obscure. Again, it's not like one of Excision's huge songs.
He put it out a while back. One of his first couple EPs, there were like 3-4 songs each. When he was pretty unknown. He released it with Downlink, and it just, on the entire CD, it just stood out. The Excision was really, his first stuff kind of sucked. It was really not sucked, I guess, but it was pretty boring. And so when he released this, he completely like changed his style, and it's
just one of those songs that will just blow your fucking mind every single time you hear it, no matter how many times you listen to it. And so that's why it just had to make our number 1 spot, is just because it's just like, it's one of those things. And it's not really our personal style of music. It's kind of like that hard rock type
not rock, just that hard, grimy dubstep that just hits you, and you have to be in the mood for it.
Exactly, and typically I'm not that big of a fan of that kind of music, but this song is just so fucking awesome that you just have to keep listening to it. And
we saw him in concert actually.
Oh my, Jesus Christ, the bass. If you ever get a chance to go to an Excision concert, even if you're not a huge dubstep fan, go see it just to witness the amount of bass that is at that concert, because you physically cannot breathe.
Personally, I have subwoofers in my car, two 12-inchers, and my car has a lot of bass in it. I thought my ears were gonna blow for a trained ear like mine. It was a lot for me.
So anyway, that was our top 10 list. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys continue on to go check out the songs. And
sorry for not showing the score in the game. I went 43-15. But I do pretty good at the end here. So
anyway,
signing off. DubDeeZys out.
See you guys.